Yo, it's MULLIN, back at it. This one's my life, it's how it is. Listen, yo, yeah. I was born June 9th, the youngest of 5. And even though my mum was broke, I seen the love in her eyes. See my daddy get some work that he struggled to find, cause there was barely any food in the cupboard at times. Little tearaway, in and out of trouble at 5. And I remember always fighting just because of my size. Then I started getting tough, all it took was some time. So if somebody tried to fuck, then my knuckles would fly. Running around with my mates, came from the same estate. We were playing break window panes to get chased, and the police would take us home for staying out too late. But I wouldn't change a thing about the way that we was raised. Yeah, we was poor, we never had shit, so if my clothes were torn, then it'd have to get stitched, and the house was cold. Yeah, it felt like a fridge, but hell can seem like heaven, especially when you're a kid. Mum went off to college trying to better her life. Then my dad was getting old and drinking every night. They argued all the time, I remember them fighting. Me and my sister would cry and find a bed to hide in. Mum had had enough, she left him when I was 7. Then a couple years later he left us and went to heaven. When I was barely 10, it messed everything in my head up. I was only a kid, feeling depressed and getting fed up. Too young to come to terms, so I started getting angry. I war with the world cause nobody understand me. I turned cold and bitter, similar to a shandy. Over time getting worse like I switched to a brandy. Mum met someone else, I wasn't taking it well. Now I went off the rails, I couldn't stay in this hell. All I needed was a male to say that you're doing well. But my brothers weren't around cause they were doing some jail. Got booted out of school for assaulting some kid. Then I ran away from home, now I ain't got a place to live. But my sister took me in even though that she had a kid. But she couldn't buy me food cause she only had a bit. I was drinking a lot cause the beer was like my medicine, till I was drunk, and then I started seeing red again. I was taking drugs, then I moved on to selling them. Spending all my cash like oops, I'm in debt again. I was selling weed like coke from overseas, cause I was sick and tired of being broken on my knees. I was 15, finally making dough to eat, and I was able to afford some new clothes and sneaks. I was rolling with my boys, we had a sick little team, chilling out every day, we was living the dream. We was all doing bits, trying to bring in that green. Then the police intervened and they split up the scene. So we all got time, but for different things, from drug charge to violence to nicking some bling. So we all had to write while we sit on some wing. Made me think about life and all the shit that it brings. Then I got out of jail, so I was sleeping around. Had a couple girlfriends trying to settle me down, but I was too busy getting messy in town, and I didn't want to miss us who be stressing me out. Turns out I had a couple babies in the oven, one boy, one girl, but they were to different mothers. So I stayed with one girl and debated with the other, but they're for both kids, so they know that I love them. It's time to be a man, stop staying in the past, cause now I got a future, so I wanna make it last. They say it's never too late for you to change your path, so I might add good times like basic math. Now I was born June 9th, the product of one sperm, 1 in a million, I'm the one that I got first. Now I'm feeling blessed, I got a spot on the serve, so I'ma make it all count like a clock when it works. Made a promise to myself, there'll be no more broke living, no more hoping and wishing, no more going to prison. Gotta knuckle down, look up and follow my vision, and I ain't stopping like a soldier who's gone on a mission. And I ain't gonna let anybody ruin my shit. I gotta do it for myself, I gotta do it for my kids. Say chase your dream, well my music this is it, so I ain't gonna quit and pursue it till I'm rich. But if I don't, oh well, put it back on the shelf, cause I got more than one way to be stacking the wealth. As long as I'm still around and I'm happy with health, and I ain't laying in a grave, I sat back in the cell. I'ma do it and I ain't gonna quit. Yeah, I'ma do it and pursue it till I'm rich. Said I'm gonna do it and I ain't gonna quit. Yeah, I'ma do it and pursue it, this is it. Yo, it's MULLIN, 2016. Look out for what's to come, cause I ain't done, I'm just getting started. Acoustic version coming soon. Go to my YouTube channel, official MULLIN. Check out my Facebook page at MULLIN Rap.